are not there. Same thing?
Yeah, the faith is a very important devotional service. Krishna conscious is the best method word can improve with this material world. So the whole world is improved for this. Persons who are in the Krishna conscious is doing devotional service. So slowly they develop good qualities of demigods.
Okay. So, relief from material distress. We have started reading auspiciousness. Krishna is all auspicious. Okay. Yeah, read from here on the other hand. Pranay, we can start reading.
Yes. On the other hand, a person who is not in Krishna consciousness has no good qualities. He may be highly educated from the academic point of view, but in the actual field of his activities, he can be seen to be baser than the animals. Even though a person is highly educated academically, if he cannot go beyond the sphere of mental activities, then he is sure to perform only material activities and thus remain impure. There are so many persons in the modern world who have been highly educated in the materialistic universities, but it is seen that they cannot take up the movement of Krishna consciousness and develop the high qualities of the demigods.
Reflection, Pranay.
Yeah, so it is said like we get currently all the modern education and all the degrees, right? Like many people do like undergrad, masters, PhD, or they deep dive in any thesis or anything, but like that is basically all academic and like they study from all the materialistic universities, right? But uh, so they cannot like take up Krishna consciousness basically, like if they don't do any chanting or any religious work. So
And they don't develop any good qualities.
yes, yeah.
But Prabhupada says in contrast, somebody may not be so educated. He might be like hippie or something. But he starts chanting Hare Krishna, takes Krishna consciousness. All the good qualities come to him.
Yes.
And you can see highly educated people coming from universities and all that. Externally, they have got such big degrees, but they haven't, got developed in their consciousness. No, consciousness has got degraded many times.
Yeah.
They remain very impure, and they're very impure habits. Yesterday, I was there in Northeastern. 3-4 grad students came. I was saying Gita. I said, no, one was from Pune only. And they did not take. But eventually, I saw just there next only. They were together and they started smoking. So this is what modern education is leading to. No sense of God consciousness, and they are becoming man of very low character. No control of mind, no control of senses. They're becoming like cats and dogs only. Yeah. Go ahead further. I think we read this, but still, color is read.
Yeah.
Can you like to read?
Yes. For example, a Krishna conscious boy, even if he is not very well educated by the university standard, can immediately give up all illicit sex life, gambling, meat eating, and intoxication. Whereas those who are not in Krishna consciousness, although very highly educated, are often drunkards, meat eaters, sex mongers, and gamblers. These are practical proofs of how a Krishna conscious person becomes highly developed in good qualities. whereas a person who is not in Krishna consciousness cannot do so. We experience that even a young boy in Krishna consciousness is unattached to cinemas, nightclubs, naked dance shows, restaurants, liquor shops, etc. He becomes completely freed. He saves his valuable time from being extravagantly spent in the way of smoking, drinking, attending the theater, and dancing.
We read this yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Develop, you can read further.
One who is not in Krishna consciousness usually cannot sit silently even for half an hour. The yoga system teaches that if you become silent, you will realize that you are God. The system may be all right for materialistic persons, but how long will they be able to keep themselves silent? Artificially, they may sit down for so-called meditation, but immediately after their yogic performance, they will engage themselves again in such activities as illicit sex life, gambling, meat eating, and many other nonsensical things. But a Krishna conscious person gradually elevates himself without endeavoring for the so-called silent meditation. Simply because he is engaged in Krishna consciousness, he automatically gives up all of this nonsense and develops a high character. One develops the highest character by becoming a pure devotee of Krishna. The conclusion is that no one can truly have any good qualities if he is lacking Krishna consciousness.
Here we have to read. Pranab, you can read.
Yeah. Srila Rupa Goswami has analyzed the different sources of happiness. He has divided happiness into three categories, which are happiness derived from material enjoyment, happiness derived by identifying oneself with the Supreme Brahman, and happiness derived from Krishna consciousness. In the Tantra Shastra, Lord Shiva speaks to his wife Sati in this way: my dear wife, a person who has surrendered himself at the lotus feet of Govind and who has thus developed pure Krishna consciousness can be very easily awarded all the perfections desired by the impersonalist. And beyond this, he can enjoy the happiness achieved by the pure devotees.
Yeah. So 3 levels is saying. First is called Jadananda. Jadananda means the happiness which one gets from material enjoyment. That's Jadananda.
Yeah.
Then there is Brahmananda. The happiness derived from identifying oneself as the Supreme Brahman. Like somebody who has some Brahman conception of the Lord and he's doing great austerities to eventually get free from this material existence. Then he may go to Brahma Jyoti. But that pleasure of Brahma Jyoti is called Brahmananda. And the third is the pleasure happening there from Krishna, which is much higher than that. And that is called Bhaktiananda. The pleasure of devotional service. Centuries say that the ocean of happiness of Bhaktiananda cannot be even compared to the drop of Bhaktiananda. No, this is a comparison. That means you cannot compare only. It's called Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. So, and again there is ocean of happiness. That one drop cannot be compared to the ocean of Bhaktiananda. And similarly, Bhaktiananda is also cannot be compared to Jayananda, completely different platform. Go ahead. So he's saying, my dear wife, person who has Sunday into Lord Govinda, that means he's got Bhaktiananda, get all the perfection derived by impersonalists, and beyond this, he can enjoy happiness achieved by the pure devotees. And beyond this, that is Bhaktiananda. So above impersonalist also he gets that. Above Brahmajyoti also the happiness.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Happiness derived from pure devotional service is the highest because it is eternal. The happiness derived from material perfection or understanding oneself to be Brahman is inferior because Brahman is inferior because it is temporary. there is no preventing one's falling down from material happiness, and there is even every chance of falling down from the spiritual happiness derived out of identifying oneself with the impersonal Brahman.
Yeah. Reflection.
Yeah, it is said like if we do like pure devotional service, like we will achieve the real happiness, right? Which is eternal, which is greater than like the other, if you do any ritualistic or like for Brahma Jyoti, right? Basically.
One more point is that there is no preventive of falling down.
Yeah,
Mm.
correct.
From material happiness, and there is even every chance of falling down from the spiritual happiness, derived out of identifying himself as impersonal Brahman. Mm. So, happiness. But somebody gets Brahmananda, he can again fall.
Yes.
Correct, no? Material happiness, anyway, person keep falling.
Yeah.
Material happiness like go round and down, no? Up and down. That we know that marigold, what is that? What do you say that?
Merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Merry-go-round is like that. The material happiness only remains for some time. Again, one pause and get distressed. Like there may be some pleasure of youth. Eventually you grow old, then you get suffering of old age. So in youth, you think, oh, I'm happy because I have a strong body. I can do things by my will. I can impress people. So many things. But you go old, then people don't want you. You don't have also strength. And so much of fear. You can see that. So go on. Xavier Prabhu is becoming 47 now. Do you find some difference, Xavier Prabhu, between youth and now your current age? Do you find some
Yes.
difference? What differences you find?
Things hurt more.
Sorry?
Things hurt more.
Things hurt more. Okay, like?
Yeah. Yeah, just the body getting older, you know. Like I still like I still have a lot of energy, but I don't have the energy that I had when I was in my 20s. And then let's see here. Yeah, my hair's going gray.
Even memory goes dull. No, memory also.
I don't think that's started yet. I'm still in full capacity of my brain function. So
No, so like the correction becomes really difficult sometimes. It may not be so easy like when we are in 20s and 30s, right?
I haven't noticed a difference in that yet.
Sorry? Not much different?
Yeah, I haven't noticed any change in that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. And also the swiftness of our activities, like the same activity in the 20s, 30s, we can do very more fast, swiftly, but takes time as you grow old. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, like I can't do like I can still do like a good workout at the gym, but I you know like I don't know, like I think I'm a pretty healthy person, but
Hmm.
Like I don't know.
So stamina is reduced. Your
Yeah.
energy and stamina is reduced, no? Eventually, more and more. Hmm.
Yeah, like I think I think in terms of stamina, like yeah,
Hmm.
I think I could give someone in their 20s a run for their money, but at the same time I don't have, you know, like I said, there's a reduction in energy.
Hmm. You're saying that somebody can run after money and do a lot of work, you're saying.
What's that?
What is it, money what? Somebody in the youth can run after money?
No. I said there's a reduction in energy.
Hmm. No, before that you said, no? In 20s, somebody can run for money.
No, no. I didn't say anything about money. No.
Oh, really? Yeah, 20, I think you said 20. Maybe. Okay. So basically the point is material happiness anyway you keep falling from. But from spiritual happiness of Brahmananda, also you fall. Hmm. But when you are situated in Krishna consciousness, that happiness is steady, and is forever. Like that. That's a difference. Hmm. You can read further.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I used a Western idiom like it's just a phrase to describe something. It means so when I said I can give someone a run for their money, it means I'm basically saying I can keep up with them for a certain amount of time before like my energy starts to run out,
Hmm.
or starts to wane.
Hmm.
So,
You cannot cope up with them, you're saying. Cope up with the pace of somebody in 20s.
yeah, I can, but not like I could when I was that age.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, read further, Prabhu. Who has to read?
Um.
I think Poonam Mata did not read. You can read.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I can read. It has been seen that great Mayavadi impersonalists, sannyasis, very highly educated and almost realized souls, may sometimes take to political activities or to social welfare activities. The reason is that they actually do not derive any ultimate transcendental happiness in the impersonal understanding, and therefore m- must come down to the material platform and take to such mundane affairs. There are many instances, especially in the India, where their Mayavadi sannyasis descended to the material platform again. But a person who is fully in Krishna consciousness will never return to any sort of material platform. However, alluring and attracting that maybe he always known that no material welfare activities can compare to the spiritual activities of Krishna consciousness.
So, Pranay, can you reflect on this? Can you explain it? Pranay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important point, huh? Explain it.
So it is said, right, like all the Mayavadis or impersonalists, uh, like they can engage in like social welfare activities or political activities, right? But they do not experience like the ultimate eternal happiness, correct? So they, yeah. So they basically, after they want to neutralize everything, right? Like So basically, they eventually come down to like material platform and are engaged in all those material activities and affairs again and again. But one who takes up like Krishna consciousness will never return to this material world. So basically, it's said that only like. We can't hear you, Prabhuji.
Did he mute himself, or I wonder if he's having connection issues?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There he is.
I think muted.
No. So yeah, so I was telling little subject. I was telling very little. Listen. I was telling this chapati. This chapati. So I was telling that what he said is correct, Pranay Prabhu. Very little. So I was saying that see many Mayavadis, no, bus.
Hmm.
Many Mayavadis, sannyasis, even though sometimes they have seen also, no, but they will get into all this, welfare work and all.
Yeah.
I'll give you a practical example. I hope now I can tell at this moment because now they have all developed quite a lot. So just give me a drop of this, just a drop. Just a drop. Sufficient. Yeah. So I was saying, see, there is one Ramdev Baba. You have heard Ramdev Baba?
Yes.
Now tell me, what is the prominent activity of Ramdev Baba? What he does? He's not criticizing anyone.
Yoga, maybe.
Yeah, yoga. So now you tell me, so is it a spiritual activity? What is doing? Yoga is one thing, but then also there are a lot of, this thing like medicines,
Patanjali.
Patanjali, things like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
So he may be talking some spiritual thing little bit, but major thing is going on what?
Selling medicines.
Ah, that one can become. And yoga also, the yoga is mainly some kind of
Like health improvement or something.
You take the this face cream, that cosmetics, that
Yes.
shampoo, some kind of health thing is doing, which may be okay for material life. But a sannyasi is not supposed to engage in these kind of activities. What do you think?
Yeah, correct.
So sannyasi means it should be fully for the sake of spiritual development. Khatam. Material welfare work. You understand, no?
Yes.
So we're not trying to criticize anybody, but we are just trying to understand the principle. So because they don't lack, because they lack the true devotional spirit towards the Supreme Lord, and they were more, so actually he comes from our Samaj kind of background. So they don't have proper understanding of the Supreme Personality Godhead. So it's a problem. So they are somewhere like Brahmavadi kind of, some kind of Brahmavadi or some kind of Mayavadi, something like that. So then they don't have proper understanding of Supreme Lord and there is no proper devotional attitude. So then they will be forced to just act on the material platform only. Then they'll do material welfare activities. You see, So many Mayavadi sannyasis will get into hospital. They'll work there. They'll have some institution. They'll open the schools. They'll open the hospitals, and they will not do spiritual activities. See, sometimes devotees also may have hospital, but that hospital will be only so that and they keep the very Krishna conscious way, and then they will make devotees also in the hospital. That's a different thing. But they simply open the hospitals and schools, and there is no spiritual education much. It's more about getting into technology, teaching them this, teaching that. So getting engaged in the affair of this material world only. Because they lack devotion to the Lord. Then they don't have much devotional engagements. Correct, no?
Yeah.
So they come down to the material platform because they lack spiritual engagement. Even they go up to the Brahmajyoti also. You have to fall. When they fall in the material world, then they will do all this goodness kind of work. Understood, no?
Yes.
That's what happens. Yes. Okay. So we'll pause here. Xavier, any reflection?
I liked let's see here. Yeah, I liked where it said happiness derived from devotional service is the highest because it is eternal.
Happiness derived from devotion is the highest because it is eternal. Pranay bro, you have any reflection of the overall discussion up till now?
Yeah, so like I understood basically whatever we do here, right, in the material world, all the studies, work, and everything, like still, if we only do that, we'll always still be engaged in all the material activities and the repeated cycle of birth and death. And if we take Krishna conscious, if someone is suppose like a little less educated also, like university wise, but if he takes up Krishna consciousness and like does chanting and hears all the kathas, so he'll like go back to Godhead, and here also he'll all do all the pure devotional service activities. So that's the best thing, I think. We should prioritize that.
Yeah, Prabhupada said these men become man of great character who take Krishna consciousness. And those who don't take, they become worst of the, humans.
Yeah.
Even though they're educated in a big education and big institutes. In America, such a big institutes are there. Xavier Prabhu can tell you. So many big colleges, universities, Harvard, MIT. But the people who are coming out, they're simply attached to women, wine, drugs. Correct, Xavier Prabhu?
Yeah, I think it's a common tradition. And I'm not sure if it's just here in the U.S. where when someone.
No, it is there many places, but I'm saying US has such a big institution also. Comparatively, even in such a high education also, you'll find.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very low character. I'm just trying to get the contrast.
Yes.
Yeah, good point. And Venu Prabhu, you have any point to share?
Yes. So I think it's all about the materialistic world is the biggest distraction from the Krishna consciousness. I think if there is no material world, there is no distraction. I think everybody would have been in Krishna consciousness more easily. But I think the challenge is, in spite of being in the materialistic world, you have to balance the materialistic world and Krishna consciousness. I think that's the. I think Krishna wants us to even balance the material world also, because without balancing material, you can't exist, and then you can't do it. So, but slowly, I think as we get older and older, we move towards from materialistic world to Krishna consciousness. But I think that the biggest thing is it's all about materialistic world, whether it's universities, degrees, phones, or gambling, money, or anything. It's all everything related to the. I think there is only two worlds: materialistic world and subconscious. Krishna consciousness. And so the goal is to move towards the Krishna consciousness as much as possible, and less materialistic. It's not as easy as I said, but trying to find that balance, minimalistic, materialistic world, and more towards the Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, correct. That's true. And balancing means whatever profession and all that also, we should be actually doing it with proper Krishna consciousness. So that is only possible when we have morning sadhana next week. Nice morning happens. Then you can get good sadhana, good chanting happens. Then you can actually dovetail all your other activities of Krishna service.
Also, I think that as the world is more progressing, I think they say that in Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Kali Yuga, that time you had to perform yajnas, and then the other yugas, that they say that the Kali Yuga is the most easiest way to attain Krishna consciousness just by chanting.
Mm.
They made it so easy because the distraction in Kali Yuga is more than any other yugas.
Correct.
Because if you compare to other yugas, the materialistic world at that time is very less compared to this Kali Yuga. So less distraction, more tough to attain. Here it's more distraction, very easy to attain Krishna consciousness. But then, even though it is easily just a chanting, but still people can't do it.
You chant one round, no, Prabhu? Very Prabhu, every day.
I'm trying, Prabhu. Still, I'm not consistently. I'm not able to do consistently.
Yeah, keep
Because
trying.
I'm attached to the. I do puja everything, and not in the terms of him. I because I got so much attached to other mantras, Gayatri mantra and other
But you have to know
mantras and
that
everything.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the highest, Prabhu. That you have
Yes,
to.
bro. Yeah, but the thing is that I'm trying to come because I've been doing I have this habit of doing this puja for more than 1 hour every day. But I haven't completely transformed to the. I chant Hare Krishna
It
mantra
all
also,
depends
but
upon
not.
your faith. It all depends upon your faith. If you develop faith in the devotion and in the Mahamantra,
Yeah,
then you will not actually miss chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It all
yeah,
depends upon faith.
yeah. I pray for more than an hour, but it's
I'll
just
tell you why it is said Mahamantra. Because in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all the other mantras are already, the result of chanting all the Mahamantra is already there.
right. Yes.
So, if there is, you don't even know many mantras and mudras and all that, it's doing some yajna. If you just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, your yajna is complete.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, so it all depends upon faith. Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. So, if you are able to chant Hare Krishna Mantra, then you are doing the highest. Like Prabhupada was installing DT in Vrindavan. And Prabhupada said, just do Kirtan. And there were other Brahmanas who were doing rituals and chanting Vedic mantras. Prabhupada said, Kirtan. Kirtan is the main installation.
Yes.
Other things we are doing just for the sake of society. Because society people will think, they did not do proper rituals and all. Okay, okay, we do it. We are doing it. But our main process of installation is chanting Hare Krishna.
Okay.
So if you develop faith, then you'll be able to do it.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay.
Yes. So you should be able to do at least one round. If you're doing 1 hour there, I don't think there should be any excuse.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to develop faith. In fact, that chanting Hare Krishna mantra includes all other practices, whatever you're doing.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But thank you for your good reflection. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Okay. Correct.
And Poonam Mata, you want to share any point?
Something that Mayavadi sannyasis, very highly educated and always rich souls, may sometimes fall down and they don't get the transcendental happiness. There are many instances where India, that Mayavadi sannyasi descended to material platform again. But if you are in the Krishna consciousness, they never return in the material platform. So we should chant and hearing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then we get the happiness. We should be in the Krishna consciousness.
Devotee gets devotional pleasure, so they don't want to get back to any kind of lower platforms. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, in YouTube, your title is 2016. So 2026, you can.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Can you not change it? True.
You can change it, I think.
I don't know how to change it.
Okay, it's fine then.
You can try to change it if possible.
Yeah, but it's your account, right? So
no, you can change. It's not mine. It's somebody from Pune they manage.
okay.
You can change it if you are able to. I don't know whether you can.
No, I don't have access for it.
Oh, I'll give you the access eventually. Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.